Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about Overwatch. Now, recently we have had a couple of complaints, Blizzard, about the loot boxes that have been going out this year, especially for this event, the anniversary event. Now, the reason for this is probably because most events, Blizzard have never released this many new skins, new emotes and stuff. There's been loads of sprays put in, 2 new sprays for each character, I believe. There's 2 new voice lines for each character, and them things are okay because they're common and you get them in each loot box anyway. But it's the epic and legendary loot that people are complaining about. Each character has got at least 1 new epic loot, which is the dance, which is another thing I will get onto in later on in this video. And also 11 out of possible 24 characters have got a new legendary skin, all worth 3,000 credits, which is a heck of a lot. As you can see, I only have 3,800 because the last event did clear me out. I got quite a few skins, and that is what I needed to do to I needed to buy the one for the characters that I was using, so I did have to buy them. And because there's been such a short amount of time between the 2 events, people haven't had a chance to build up their credits again, and people can't automatically buy the stuff they're wanting. Now, I always wait till a day before the event ends, so I'll be buying anything I need to get next on Saturday, because the event is supposedly stopping on Sunday, but with time conversions it could be late on Monday for us. I don't want to take that risk. There's still a couple of things I'd like to get, but the focus of this video is the double XP weekend, which has been dropped. It will be starting in the UK, I believe, with time conversions. I believe tomorrow. I think it hits 5 PM America today. But by the time you're watching this video, obviously I'm recording this a day in advance. So for you guys, it will be hopefully already out live in the UK, all you UK players. But I'm not going to be commenting on the gameplay here. I've gone into one of the new game modes that the anniversary event has given us, the Total Mayhem. I'm playing a hog, and the first bit I do is a strat I have tried to get before, and I have made it work before. You just have to watch that through. But these loot boxes, why have Blizzard suddenly called a double XP weekend? Are they sick of the moaning and the complaints people have been having? Now, as we know, there's nothing been confirmed from Blizzard officially for this country. As you can see, I was going to try and slide down Roadhog, but I timed that a little bit too bad. No one came out the door anyway, so it was fine. It's Total Mayhem. Total Mayhem is Total Mayhem. But, double XP. Why have Blizzard called this? And the only reason we Overwatch players can think of is it to try and cover over and trying to do damage control for the players who have been complaining, saying we can't get our favourite characters new skins and dance emote because we don't have enough credits. Now, obviously, Blizzard, they're not going to take too much they're going to push out the event when they're required to do so, because apart from buying the game, the only other way Blizzard can get money from the players is by buying loot boxes. And the only reason we're going to want to buy loot boxes is when there's a new event. When a new event hits, the first thing you think about is, should I buy some loot boxes, try and get some early grabs? And I haven't done for this event because I've actually had not too bad luck with the loot boxes. I've got quite a few of the skins. I think I've got the Bastion one, I've got the Tracer one, I have got the Hanzo, I think I said Hanzo. Who else do we have? We've got, I don't know, I've got a couple of them. I've got a couple of the skins, and I think I've got 3 or 4. 3 or 4 of them. There's a couple that I would preferably get. I play Diva quite a bit now, so I'd like if I could get hers and Usos. And obviously the dance emotes. People have been requesting Blizzard, saying, can we have a dance emote maybe? Can they be put in the loot boxes permanently? And the Blizzard have said on the forums, if you don't know what the forums are, go and check them out. There's a load of good topics on there. I think it's battle.net. If you go on there, the Overwatch forums are on there. Jeff Kaplan, that's where all the new news is given out. And I think I may comment on this more because Overwatch is a game I play a lot, and you guys don't really see that. You guys have only really been seeing FIFA, and to be honest, I've only really played FIFA for YouTube purposes a couple of recently. As you can see, that I just got owned by Roadhog. I'm not a big Roadhog player, but later on into the match, I do find my ways with Roadhog. But it would have been nice for Blizzard and Jeff himself to say, look, we're going to put the dance emotes in for more than just a couple of weeks, because it's a celebration of 1 year, and it feels a little bit cheap from them to do that. And most people now, they play 5 or 6 characters confidently, and they're the ones that they're going to want the skins for. Now, some people may have only 1 or 2 of their characters that have got a new skin. Some people may have all 6, and that's 6 times 3,000, because all the skins this time around are legendary, and all legendary event skins are now 3,000 credits. That's already 18,000 credits if you get lucky in a couple of loot boxes maybe. But if you're not a big Overwatch player and you don't play it enough, then you're not going to be getting enough time to get them credits back. I mean, I didn't get much credits back. Luckily for me, the Uprising event, only one of my players did get a new skin. I mean, I wasn't too fussed about the Bastion one. I wasn't too enthralled by it. But do I play Bastion that regularly anymore? Not really. I'm more of a tank or healer myself. But so moving on to the double XP. So we all think now that Blizzard have panicked. They've gone, look, we don't want our people to be unhappy, because more unhappy players means they might not play our game anymore. And it's obvious that I've always found that if the more you buy the loot boxes, the luckier you get. Now, the current probabilities, there was a leak posted in China. I'm not sure if this applies in the UK and in America and all other big places, but in China, currently the loot box situation. So you are guaranteed at least one. I think it's I always class it as common, uncommon, rare, and then legendary, or epic and then legendary. But you always get one. You're guaranteed at least one blue, and then apparently every 1 in 5. I think it's every 5.5 loot boxes you will get a epic loot, and then 1 in every 13.5 loot boxes you will get a legendary loot. Now, for me, that seems to be a little bit off. I'm not sure if that's the same. I'm not sure if the fundamentals for the game are similar in style, but and rules and stuff. But we'll have to. I honestly don't know. We don't know. Overwatch Blizzard have never revealed anything like that for the UK, so I don't know about that. But loot boxes are what they are. There, Overwatch is not a buy to win game. You don't have to have these skins to be good at the game. Obviously, fundamentally, if you're a skillful character and you're still playing the default skin, some people prefer to do that. You see someone with a good skin or a golden gun, you go, oh, these people are good. Well, no, they just tend to play the game a lot more than yourself. But anyway, we got to try and fill in there. This game is running on quite nicely. I'm starting to find myself with Roadhog. Obviously, Roadhog with the new changes, I could possibly touch on that for a little while. Obviously, Roadhog has been majorly nerfed. His weapon there not doing as much damage now. He's become basically a little more like a Reaper shotgun. It's more quick time, and he's not going to be able to one-bang them players anymore. Obviously, the hook here, it's very difficult to one-bang them, seeing as everyone's got double health and crap. But I like playing Roadhog in Total Mayhem. And obviously, if you haven't played Roadhog that much, then you should probably start playing him. He's really fun to play in Total Mayhem for the last couple of days of this event. Will we see Total Mayhem be an event, a game mode later on? I don't know. They made, for the Lunar event, they had Capture the Flag, and that's now a game mode in itself. I'm not too keen on that, but it doesn't really matter. So, Overwatch, again, not a buy to win, but it's a buy to look good. You want that, and they know, they're very crafty how they do it. They know that they're going to release all these good skins, and all the content released by Blizzard onto Overwatch is good content. Nothing looks too bad. Questionable if the Zarya skin looks very good or not. It doesn't seem to be that great. It does look like a little bit like a child's toothbrush. There has been a meme on that online. I'm sure you can go and find that somewhere. I don't currently have it on my computer to show you, but it is a little bit strange that we have had complaints, and Blizzard have had complaints from players saying, look, we're fed up with this loot box situation, and now they've called a double XP weekend. All XP is covered here, apart from the first one of the day. That'll be staying as the that will be staying as normal 1.5 XP. This Anna kept boosting me at the wrong parts. She saw I had whole hog a couple of seconds ago and gave it to me after I finished the whole hog. So I'm not too sure what she was going on there. But look how much the healing does charge Roadhog there. And I didn't think I played too badly as Roadhog here. I'm not too great of a shotgun character, but whole hog again is a great ultimate, and you can just shred characters with that. Genji there getting the reflect and KOing me there. But the double XP, obviously it'll be great. If you can't get on, I would strongly advise you to get on, make the most of this double XP, because since I've been playing the game from Christmas, we haven't had double XP at all this year. You get the free weekends, but you never get double XP. And as I say, I think it is a little bit damage limitation. Try and shut some people up. I know that sounds horrible, but maybe they are using it as, right, if we give them this, maybe not only we'll give them more credits, because you'll probably be getting more duplicates and stuff. But the duplicates is quite deceiving. You might get a legendary and you'll be like, oh, I've got a legendary, then it's for another event skin you already have. And the event skins and the event items are only the same coin value as average items. Another thing that I was a little bit surprised on, because I'd say these are a lot more rarer. They're 3 times the price than a normal legendary skin. The legendary skins. The other items probably not so much. But legendary skins in particular, these are the ones that we all want. We can't get them at the moment. And when you get a duplicate, that is so annoying, so disheartening. You're like, oh, I've done all that work. And loot boxes are quite hard to come about. There's 20,000 XP you can get. If you're not a big arcade player, then I would strongly recommend going in the arcade. You can get 3 free loot boxes, and this game mode is very fun to play on. It's extremely fun, and I would highly recommend going on it. It's a bit crazy. It's not really strategical at all, because all the players have double HP. Like Roadhog is very, very OP. He gets his whole hog so quickly. But the Zarya is also a very good character as well. Lucio I found is a very good character. Very unfortunate there to get stuck into that, and that does get, I believe, Junkrat Player of the Game at the end of the game. But yeah, just finishing off really, is the loot box situation. Yeah, it's not great. Obviously, I think the legendary items for the legendary event items should be, if they're triple the price, then they should be triple the discard, right? They should be 600 credits worth of that. I've always been a little bit hacked off with the loot box situation. They kind of remind me of FIFA packs. You don't have to buy FIFA packs, it just makes you look good. You can afford players in the game that play well. You don't necessarily need the great players. As long as you're a decent player, then you will outperform a very substandard player with a very expensively bought team. Not so much applicable to Overwatch. Overwatch is literally aesthetic features only. None of this is going to make you play bad. Doesn't matter if you have the default Roadhog skin or one of the other loot skins. It really doesn't matter what you have. Tanking a Junkrat ult there, which was very handy indeed. But yeah, this game hasn't been too bad. But as I said, I'm not really a big fan of the loot boxes. Obviously, they're great to open, but I don't really want to waste my money it's not really waste of money, but it's money that I could spend on something else. It's not adding anything to the game for me. I'm quite happy rolling along there. We do go ahead and win that one. I do have a pretty good Roadhog stat there, 22-7, 25,000 damage, gold healing, because I think we only had an Anna and she simply can't output that much damage to that much healing across the whole team by herself in this situation. I've always thought with the loot boxes that maybe we could have a trading system like not really a transfer market, because a transfer market would be a little bit, I don't know, a little bit ridiculous there. I do get the most votes in the team there. I believe someone possibly from the other team did drop me a vote, which is also very nice to see. But I do go ahead and open a loot box here. I did get a loot box. I got 3 more arcade games to play, then I can get another loot box. But we need to start wrapping this up quickly. So the trading system in Overwatch, would it work? I don't know. That's an entirely different topic. But that's just kind of why. Double XP, make sure you're going on it. Probably a default, just try and stop people doing all of moaning about the loot boxes. Try and get some more credits and buy anything that you do want pretty quickly. But hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to smash the like button, comment, subscribe and share. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.